Hi everyone, I'm Ione Kranick. My sisters and I have taken it upon ourselves to write and illustrate a series of books. We're finished number 2 now. We did Penelope, the House of Pretend, and this one is Uncle Ole Had a Farm, and it's about our memories on our uncle's farm with our cousins. We were all very close in age, and we spent a lot of time out there doing wonderful farm things and love them dearly and still do, of course. And we it's published by ourselves, so we took it upon ourselves to do this second book. It's there will actually be 3 books in the series. The third one is called Pigeon Named Dove, and it's still to come. So I will start, and it is Uncle Ole Had a Farm. And I hope it takes you back to times in your childhood as well. This book is dedicated with love to Uncle Ole and Auntie Cheryl Carlberg, and to their children, Heather Lee, Terry Jo, TJ, Diana, Kathy, and Melanie. Thanks for the memories. Grandpa and Grandma first tilled the soil out on the farm where they lived, loved, and toiled. All 4 of their children were born in the den of a beautiful farmhouse, as it was way back then. Grandpa had horses and big threshing rigs. Grandma had cows, some chickens, and pigs. But then they got old, as folks tend to do, so they packed up their things, sold the farm to their son. They moved in with us. Their farming was done. But they came to miss the farm and the land, so often went out there to offer a hand. When we weren't in school, we tagged along, all in the back seat, singing camp songs. Uncle Ole had taken the mission of working the farm and keeping traditions that Grandpa and Grandma had worked hard to keep. He grew wheat and raised cows, but never a sheep. His partner in life was his lovely wife Cheryl. They had five children. Each one was a girl. We all loved the farm and the sweet smell of hay, and always looked forward to spending the day playing with cousins we were excited to see. TJ, Diana, and of course Heather Lee. Kathy and Melanie were too little to play, so they stayed with our aunt and our mum, Shirley May. The ladies would visit, drink coffee and such, not fretting about our adventures too much. Our cousins would teach us all kinds of farm things, like how an old tire becomes a tree swing, how to climb through the fence without even a scratch, but sometimes our clothes would require a patch. There's Quacker, my duck Quacker. When my Aunt Cheryl first saw this book, she says, "Oh, there's that darn Quacker." How to watch your step when out in the field. "That's cow poop, that's horse poop, that's pig poop," we squealed. How to call in the cows with the strange word caboose. What the word meant, we were all at a loss. How to feed chickens and gather the eggs. How to feed calves on new wobbly legs. We'd build big forts in the tall poplar trees, and our mums would tend to all the skinned knees. We'd ride out on ponies, and we would pretend to be cowgirls and rangers, and then we would spend time in the pasture, but we never rode far on peanuts and popcorn and a brown one named Star. Terry Jo was so skilled at milking the cows, all the cats would line up with a chorus of meows. Right into their mouths she had perfect aim. Oh, how those kittens enjoyed the milk game. When we needed a bathroom, we'd run in a jiffy to the two-holed outhouse that was called the Biffy. When we got thirsty from running and jumping, we'd head to the well and all take turns pumping. When our tummies were empty and we needed to eat, we head to the house to look for a treat. We had to wash up to remove all the dirt that we had on our hands and often our shirts. Could never have fun unless you got dirty. We knew in the kitchen Auntie Shirl would have made a treat that we needed after we played. Was it cake or some cookies or a sweet sticky bun? It was such a great way to end all our fun. Then after supper, when dishes were done, there were hugs and some kisses, and we thanked everyone. Grandpa's car groaned as it went into gear, but we felt we were safe and had nothing to fear. The ride home to town was a memorable part, and the song Grandma sang remains in our hearts. It told of how loved ones far, far away were seeing the moon in the very same way. We'd think of our day and try as we might, could not stay awake on those warm summer nights. She always sang, "I see the moon and the moon sees me." So we'd all close our eyes, and then very soon we'd all fall asleep by the light of the moon. Drifting and dreaming with moonlight above, we all felt so safe, so warm, and so loved. There's book number 2. Uncle Ole Had a Farm.